Previously on Kitbash Federation. And now, the finale. What's next is smooth out this putty, and then something about this front seam. The front seam bugs me. Oh, this is 150. Very lightly. And now we're in here with some, 400. Quite the leap. Gotta find a fresh spot on the paper. You know what? I've got a better idea. We have decorated the windows, kind of hidden that monstrosity. I'm going to mask off these windows. We're going to hit it with primer one more time. And while we're at it, we're going to dust over this primer because it needs it. Okay, here we go. Mikey. So much primer. Okay, we're good. I'm drilling out this tube to make room for a gas valve from a disposable lighter as a reducer for my fiber optics. The green lights aren't as prominent as I'd like them to be, but they're okay. They're good enough. So in order to match the angle of the wings one side to the other, we're going to do a really rudimentary carbon transfer. I'm just going to draw a straight line and then flip it over, and draw another straight line and flip it back over and scribble against the ship. Let's see how that works. Okay, we got a line for each one, and this is where we're going to sand. Let's see if I can't get this situated. Gonna decorate some of that more too, but for now, move that out of the way. Paint's been removed. Let's I'm trying to think about what else has to be done before the wings get mounted. I've test fitted that back piece. Pretty sure it'll go in. I'll put these pieces on. Yeah, I'll put these pieces on. Okay, guys, here we go. Paintbrushes I use more for solvent than anything else, but I think I'm gonna use a little dab of crazy glue to start. Okay, it's open. Okay, dab, crazy glue, 3 dabs. Come on, it's like, oh, okay, let's see. Okay, wing number 1 is on. I thought I was going to be able to use the solvent, but I am not. Therefore, tell me if you think this is a bad idea. I'm gonna spray some of this on here, and then I'm going to gently anoint that. Let's make sure we don't get the wrong one on there. This is number 2. Spray. Okay, that seems to be a good method. So I'll do this off camera over here. Pray without ceasing. Come on. Okay, that'll kick more. And that'll kick more. now to match the other side. Oh, I'm gonna go crazy. Okay. Okay, so here's the moment of truth where we take the back and we try and put it on here without getting stuck on the wings. Now, the standoffs were for this very situation. Okay, come on. Okay. This thing has broken off so many times and I keep trying to glue it back, but took my little tiny fiber optic drill thing and I actually drilled into this a little bit. I'm not sure how much further I can go before I just, yeah, see, is that the paint coming off? Yeah, see, it's kind of coming out of the corner, but my plan is to drill into this a little bit. Let's see if I can do this. I think I'm inspired by my Gundam models. These things are engineered so precisely, it's incredible. And then come on. And that'll keep it together, hopefully, while I'm, well, we'll see. Oop. This thing is always falling over. Just leave it alone, Webster. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Give it one more blow. Clear out some of that crazy glue. Okay. Yes, I realize I'm painting over the tape, but the tape is sealed, and my bet is that the paint's probably going to stick better to that than to the plastic. And even though it's going to get pretty grimy back here, I still want to put down some color to help differentiate the shapes. Okay, we're masking this off again so I could paint it white. And we need to paint it white so that the colors will pop, even though it's going to get dirty later on. A Q-tip with a little bit of paint thinner so the steerage can see the stars. I went to Michael's and got some standard run-of-the-mill craft paint for some of this, and the coverage is okay, but one coat is not enough. I'm gonna paint the rest of those gray. We'll use the broad brush. I should be more of an advocate for planning. I painted the conduits different colors just to indicate that they had different purposes or deliver different services. Looks like someone died out there. That looks a little darker. Remove a little bit of this, bring that out. I'm not careful, I'm going to remove all of the paint from it, but here, bring that out. Let's see. Ooh, a Lake Altoona special. When I was growing up, my stepfather used to say he wanted a Lake Erie special. The guy or the girl who was serving us would bring us a glass of water with a toothpick in it.
Charming to the last.
Sprayed a little bit of spray paint into this cup. Just kind of blop it on because it's just going to be dirty later anyway. Okay, so I thought having the wings just popping out of the side like that looked a little weird, so I'm adding this mounting bracket type thing. We're going to dress it up a little bit and then paint it and put it back on there. It doesn't take much, just a little something to break up the surface. I'm using these decals from some Gundam models, like the ones I have up there. Got this one too. We got his decals here. So we'll put that there. So right now I'm just taking this deco color brush, a little silver thing, and just kind of bumping some corners.
Oh, I don't know. I'm making this up as I go.
My son was kind enough to let me borrow his Cricut so that I could cut some decals out, her name and her call numbers. The letters GSC stands for Galactic Starline Cruiser. Well, Feds, that is it. The princess is finished. She is complete. I know it's been a long journey, but she and I both appreciate your blind allegiance and unwavering devotion to the Federation. I have plenty of parts and plenty of ideas, and I'm looking forward to getting started on one of them soon, as well as implementing some of the lessons I accidentally taught myself. And if all goes well, I won't have to bust myself down to ensign for insubordination. But since I'm the only one manning the dry dock, it's more of a don't ask, don't tell situation, so I think I'm safe. So take it easy, Feds. We'll see you back here at whenever 100 hours. Until then, this is the dry dock, signing off.